Israel and Hamas both claimed victory on Friday after their forces ended 11 days of fighting, but humanitarian officials warned the damage to Gaza will take years to rebuild. Palestinian officials put the reconstruction cost at tens of millions of dollars, while economists say the fighting could hamper Israel's economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. Hundreds are dead, mostly Palestinians, many children, and thousands have been wounded. World Health Organization spokeswoman Margaret Harris says Gaza's health facilities are in danger of being overwhelmed because of the number of injuries. She is calling for immediate access into the Gaza Strip for health supplies and personnel. Gaza has for years been subjected to an Israeli blockade that restricts the passage of people and goods, as well as restrictions by Egypt. Both countries cite concerns about weapons reaching Hamas, the Islamist group that controls Gaza and led the rocket barrage. The White House claims it worked behind the scenes for days to reach a truce and said Friday Washington had received assurances from the relevant parties that they were committed to a ceasefire. The Israel Hamas hostilities were set off on May 10th in part by Israeli police raids at the Al Aqsa Mosque, clashing with Palestinians during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. Thousands gathered then there again for Friday prayers, with many demonstrating in support of Gaza. Israeli police fired stun grenades towards demonstrators who threw rocks and petrol bombs at officers, and medics said some 20 Palestinians were wounded. Tensions between Arabs and Jews are high around the world. New York police said Friday they are conducting a hate crimes investigation after several people shouting anti Semitic slurs attacked a Jewish man while pro Israel and pro Palestinian protesters demonstrated in Times Square. A police spokesperson says 5 or 6 men beat and pepper sprayed the 29-year-old man late Thursday. The attack came as protesters gathered in Times Square shortly after the ceasefire was announced between Israel and Hamas. Scuffles broke out and police arrested 26 people. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres on Friday urged the group of 20 G20 countries to take a leading role in ending the COVID-19 pandemic by partnering with the United Nations to ensure low-income countries can access and afford coronavirus vaccines. Speaking at the Global Health Summit, a virtual day-long conference aimed at coordinating worldwide efforts against the COVID-19 pandemic, the UN chief emphasized the importance of accelerating and expanding vaccinations worldwide. He claims more than 82% of the world's vaccine doses have gone to affluent countries and just 0.3% have gone to low-income countries. Gutierrez says the global vaccine sharing program COVAX could have delivered 170 million doses, but due to vaccine nationalism, limited production capacity, and lack of funding, that figure is just 65 million. Ethiopia on Friday for the first time accused troops from neighboring Eritrea of killing 110 civilians in a massacre in the war-hit Tigray region. The Attorney General's office sharply contradicted law enforcement officials who claimed earlier this month that the great majority of those killed in the city of Axum were fighters, not civilians. The killings in Axum in late November represent one of the deadliest incidents of the 6-month-old war in Ethiopia's Tigray region. Eritrean troops who teamed up with the Ethiopian military have been implicated in multiple massacres and other atrocities during the Tigray conflict. The U.S. and EU have repeatedly called for the Eritreans to withdraw. And U.S. President Joe Biden is hosting South Korean President Moon Jae-in at the White House on Friday. He's underscoring his strategic focus on Asia while playing down chances of quick progress on challenges from China and North Korea. Moon comes to Washington as Biden's second foreign guest. His first was Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga, who visited last month.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.